You're listening to Radio Mayapur with the best devotional, meditation, kirtan music, and inspirational podcast. This is Radio Mayapur.
Here we go. Hare Krishna. Today is Sunday. It's a beautiful day in Varna. We are in Bulgaria. It's a beach place. Tourists come for going to the sea and the ocean and relax. And yesterday we had very nice Harinam with Vamsi Vadana and a lot of devotees. So today we are very fortunate. We have with us Vamsi Vadana Prabhu, who is born in 1986 in Bulgaria, and he studied in National Academy of Art, Film, and Theater. In fact, he's a professional actor, and he put together some nice theater, I believe, and he's taking them around Bulgaria for the last 14 years. And he's very successful in presenting this, what we call drama theater. And he met the devotee in 2004. So I'd like to welcome Vamsi Vadana Prabhu. This is Gangadas from Radio Mayapur, and we'd like to welcome you to this podcast today, in a very auspicious day. And thank you for being with us. I know you are very enthusiastic, and you are, you can say, one of the organizers of the yatra here in this particular place. I've seen you for the last so many years, and you're always very positive. Thank you to be with us.
Thank you for your kind invitation, and thank you for coming again and again in Bulgaria. It is really, we are very fortunate to have your association. So really thank you.
It's a pleasure for us to be with all of you, because all of you are very special devotees. I'd like to ask you, Vamsi Vadana Prabhu, if you can describe a little bit your childhood, when you grew up, and how was your family and situation?
It was wonderful, simple. I was born in a small town here in Bulgaria, in a traditional family. We lived with our grandparents also. And it was nice because our grandmother was looking for us, was taking care of us. And I have one sister. So, and many neighbor kids. We was playing outside around, and it was really fun. And football and different games with boys, different
Yes.
Playing different games. And actually, it was interesting that I'm from Muslim background.
Okay.
And my mother is really, she's kind of, she have really devotion and
Nice.
to Allah, and
Yeah.
she learned me, she teach me how to pray, and
Nice.
she teach me to do namaz and all these things.
Nice.
From the beginning, 4 or 5 years old. And this was the thing which helped me, to realize that we are not alone and we are dependent. And she was like the first guru.
Nice. It's beautiful. In fact, I think God is one. I was born and grown up in a Christian family in Rome, so naturally the parents that teach you how to worship God in that particular way. But yeah, it's the basis of understanding. But at which point you decide to become, an artist, in the film industry, in the theater industry? From very childhood, you had this idea?
Yeah, because, some child, they have a temperament, to act, to do things, and I was one of these kids which always want to perform front of others. So even from the garden, the children garden before first degree.
Kindergarten, you say, yeah. Before school.
Yeah, before school, I started to perform different small, dramas for Santa Claus things.
Interesting.
Things.
So then you went to study to the National Academy of Art and Film Theater, which is quite, how many years is this school?
It is 4 years.
4 years.
Sure, it can be also 5 if it's master degree, but I graduated just bachelor from there for theater and film art, acting.
Nice.
For theater and film. So when I was in the high school, I was it was the moment when I was really sure that I have to go there to
Learn.
to learn, to study, and to go on the stage.
But was it difficult for you to learn these 4 years, or was fun, or was?
It was fun, of course. It was kind of sometimes was kind of difficult because we have 7 days, not just 5 like the ordinary
like on the other school.
universities.
So
Because there you have to be ready for you have to do a drama, and you have like 2 or 3 months. And in this time, in this
You have to
period,
prepare.
doesn't matter if it's Saturday, Sunday, if it's 10 o'clock in the evening. So we enter 8 o'clock in the academy, and sometimes, very often, we went out after 1 o'clock, after midnight.
that's a long hour.
Of course, we had some,
break in between. Yeah, of course.
But most of the time,
So it was intense. It was intense.
Yeah, there we learned different skills like contemporary dance. We say fechtovka in Bulgaria.
What is that? The sign?
Fighting with.
Fighting with swords.
Yeah,
and,
with the sword and
with weapons.
With weapons and different fighting, stage fighting, and it was really skills with how to speak, articulate, all these things,
how to communicate through your emotion.
Yeah, because you are entering there without knowing all these things, how to act on stage, how the audience can listen you and to understand what you're saying, even on the last row,
So you have to project your voice.
Yes, you have to project your voice. So these are different skills which you need time to go there
to learn.
It was interesting, and it was interesting that I started with the casting. They started to different casting directors to come even when we was first year there, and to look for us. They are like agents, which are looking for some new,
somebody good,
some fresh,
yes,
some fresh
nice
boy or girl. So there was a time on the end of the first year, I went to USA, and then when I come back, they chose me for a TV show. It was 300 series.
Oh, that's long.
Yeah, so I participate 2 years.
So it's like 300 shows to 3 years, like that?
2 years and a half. It was like every day. I was, in the same time I was in the university, in the same time we were shooting. It was not every professor allow his student to go and to shoot from the beginning, because they want to give you the best. But my professor was really good, and he understood that this is also experience. This will help me to grow. So he allowed me, and I start with this. So it was at that time, people recognized me a lot in the streets, and it was funny, they wanted to.
So you become famous.
Picture, it's kind of.
Yes, of course. If you do
in Bulgaria, yeah. Because this was one of the first TV series in 2007-8 in Bulgaria. The TV industry was, in
blooming.
At that time. The people, recognize all the characters.
Nice, very interesting. So, but at which point you say you saw the devotee in 2004? What was your impression when you first saw the devotee? Maybe you saw them singing, I don't know.
I first met a book of Srila Prabhupada.
Okay.
We was with my mother and my sister and my aunt in a family. And, there was a friend of my family. So we went there, and somehow I was sleeping in one room where was a library. And in that library, I was curious. At that time, I already was chanting Om Namah Shiva and different mantras. I met some devotees of Shiva,
Nice.
When I was 15, and I was started, to search. It was enough for me that I have to have some kind of fear and respect of Allah, of God. Right. So I wanted to know more. I was sure that there is more, not just, fearing and praying, please give me this, give me that, So I start when I was 10, 11, started to read books like Diagnostic of Karma. It's a famous Russian writer, Sergeyev. So that was interesting that they were saying that what you do in life, you put the seeds, and then when they grow, you get results of the fruitive activities. It was very interesting. He's kind of influenced by the Vedic culture, so it was the first, meeting with the Vedic culture.
Nice.
After that, when I was 18, 2004, I met that book called The Perfect Yoga System.
Perfection of Yoga.
Perfection of Yoga, yeah. I think that was the book.
It's a small book, no?
Small book where
there is a yogi sitting in front. Yeah.
So I think the Perfection of Yoga or the highest yoga system.
Maybe one of the two, yes.
Yeah, and the Uddhava is there, the bluish.
Oh, Uddhava, okay.
Yeah, this is from Uddhava Gita the picture. The picture is there. So it was attracting me a lot. Who is this wonderful personality? And he's not different from Krishna, so
he looks
attracts
blue.
me. And I was just, I opened the book and there was explanation of Prabhupada that God have many names. But one of his names is Krishna. And Krishna means all attractive. So it was so logical for me at that time, that the God is all attractive.
Of course.
So, and this name is the highest, one. This is the beginning of topmost. And then he was like, prove that this is like that. Yeah. He said, because he have all the qualities, all this, and he mentioned all the 6 qualities, full, unlimited. Power and
beauty, knowledge, fame, glory.
Yeah, and fame was also wanted to be, famous. Wow, he's the one who gives, these qualities to all others. And it sounds so logical for me, and I just get it. I said, this person is not ordinary person, Srila Prabhupada.
Of course.
I want to follow him. I want to find another books of him. So I will continue to read. And from the first moment, I just accept that God is one, and that Allah who I knew till this moment, his original name is
Krishna. Yeah, of course, it's the same person.
Everything's come from him, and it's the same person also for the Christians and all the Buddha. There was explanation that Buddha is also avatar.
Of course.
This was the puzzle when the puzzle just came out for me, and I just couldn't get the whole picture.
Nice.
It was interesting. And then when I went to Varna, one of these Shivaites girl, she told me, oh, you are interested in Krishna. So I know some devotees. And at that time, Druta Karma Prabhu, Michael Kreml, was coming here in Bulgaria. This was the first meeting with devotees with him and some other devotees here in Bulgaria.
Fantastic.
And I went to his presentation. For everybody, karmis, and devotees.
Scientists,
in Varna, here in Varna, I met the devotees for first time, 2004. And I listened to the class and I was amazed by his explanation. And after that, they distribute some prasadam. And this was the moment where, they captured me. I said,
prasadam is so powerful.
This is everything. This is the community. This is the people which I want to have association. So it started like...
But let me ask you, how your mother and father or sister reacted to this?
It was an interesting moment. At the same moment, after I met that book, 2-3 months later, my father passed away.
Okay.
He just left. He was like kind of... attracted to alcohol, and he loved to drink, and he was 42 actually, not so young. I'm 38 right now. But sometimes he enter, like the Russians, they enter some 2-3 months. This is a point. I don't know how it's in English, but this is a period of time when they go and they just drink and drink and drink. Yeah, he left his body.
But your mother, she was okay for you
Yeah,
becoming a devotee, and or
yeah,
you
no
explained to
problem,
her about
no
Krishna,
problem.
and she
Yeah, she
understood.
after some years she quit with the meat also,
Nice.
and she got some books. She started to read,
Read also.
not so serious about. She started to chant. She was
Nice.
like every day one round, but
That's good.
nowadays she's not chanting.
That's okay.
There is a japa and beats, but she's always saying, "I'm very busy, mom, my dear mom. I have to do this and this." But I know, I believe. So when we went to see her in
Nice.
Italy, always we are taking her to Villa Vrindavan and other
Nice,
places,
beautiful.
and she loves to sing, to participate in kirtan,
kirtan.
to observe the deities. She is
Nice.
really attracted, and she say, "I love Krishna, I love Allah, I love her."
Of course. He's the same person, so
Yeah,
no
yeah.
problem, no
She has
contradiction.
that kind of understanding, but
Yeah.
not too much on this to start.
That's okay.
But it's okay for her. She eats
Yeah.
prasadam. She tried to offer when she
Yeah.
cooks.
I think everybody can take it in his own
Yeah,
pace. I
on
mean,
her
people can
steps.
go slow and become. But the fact that she has a son like you is
Yeah,
powerful. It's amazing.
but I want to share that the first years when I met devotees wasn't so easy for me to give myself, to I just wanted to be famous and to reach my goals,
Right.
I even was thinking I will go to Hollywood, and be a superstar. Of course, that was, it was. It's really very rare thing.
Of course.
But anyway, I entered the academy and I started with this, TV shows and other Bulgarian movies, also Italian movies. I was there in a movie called Baciulemani. It was with
nice.
Virna Lisi and another very big
Famous
stars.
people, yeah.
I had scenes with them, with
Nice.
talking and everything. And it was, good experience also with different other stars like Morgan Freeman. Because Bulgaria is a place with movie industry. So
Right.
we have a big movie
complex where people
complex,
can
and they
come.
do
Yeah.
movies, and from all over the world.
Nice.
So especially Hollywood and even Bollywood, many Indian
They
movies
come, yeah.
comes and do here because
That's
here
a
is
beautiful place.
beautiful place and cheap
It's
to do
cheaper,
movies.
yeah,
So
than
cheap,
America and other places.
cheap, non-protagonists, second,
Right.
third,
Yeah.
class actors. They can participate. Stunts, very good stunt,
It's good stuntman.
academy and. So yeah, it wasn't easy, but somehow.
Why
some
wasn't
devotees-
easy? Let me ask you. Why it was not easy with the devotee?
Because I wasn't sure that I have to. I was reading Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, all that
Okay.
books. I was chanting,
Okay.
not regularly, but in every couple of days or
Yeah.
every week, when I'm frustrated or when I have some depression, when I have problems, I immediately got the job, It wasn't easy because the material attraction, the attraction to be famous, to have association with these famous people,
Yeah.
because when you association with the people, this is the thing when you are this is that,
yes.
the your environment is very important.
Yes,
So
of course.
if you associate with these people, you will stay away from the devotees,
Of course.
So I was into that. So, and this was the period when I was drinking and used some drugs, In the same time, I was believed that this is not right, and this is I was broke these principles.
Right.
Of course, I'm not eating meat from 13. When I was 13, I
years.
stopped. It was nice period.
But at one point you decided to take this Krishna consciousness very seriously, and you thought, okay, I should leave this, not leave the association because you're still performing and everything. But let's say you give up everything, and then you say, okay, this is something which. At which point there was a point which you say, okay, I do this, but I also want to become serious about spiritual life.
11 years after, 11 years and a half, 2015 the end, 2016 the beginning of 2016. This is the moment when I met my wife, and she's a devotee, Rajeshwari Devi.
Nice.
So I met her. She wasn't devoted at that time. She met me at time when I was, too familiar with drugs, with all
Everything.
these things. But she accepted me. She accepted me like that, and it was interesting for her to see this opposite personality that taking drugs, going to clubs, and not having some good association. But in the same time, everywhere when we are going somewhere, I was taking with me the Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita, two big books.
Yes.
And she was asking, why you are taking these big books, but you are not reading them? And I said, this is very important for me, they are like God for me, And I had a little altar, and she saw that I offered the food, and, she became immediately vegetarian with me because of me. She just started to follow me,
Right.
But she started to ask me, can I see these books? Can I read a little bit?
Yeah. Why not?
So she started with the science of self-realization.
Nice.
And immediately she asked me where we can see these people chanting, or, I want to see this mantra meditation. And this was the moment that I said to her, okay, let's go. There is some devotees. I will introduce you. We will go to Kirtan. So we went to Kirtan. And after that, she was really attracted. And this was the moment that I was like, so nice, she's attracted. Maybe because before that, I was really frustrated from all the things in my life, the opposite things of bhakti. So I knew that at some point I will stop with that. But I need, I pray to Krishna, please, Krishna, give me power. So please allow me to come to the association of devotees and to lose taste of marijuana, smoking ganja and all that, just drinking beer and all that things, smoking cigarettes. And, we started with her to involve more and more with the devotees, to chant 1 round, 2 round every day, 5 round.
Nice.
And when I reached the 6th round, I just quit. And at the same time, I was not decrease my smoking and everything. And when I reached the 6th round every day, I just stopped. It was that moment, that last cigarette. And it was the period of 2-3 months, everything gone. I just lost taste.
But your wife also helped you in this because she was attracted to Krishna consciousness.
Yeah. She was really... she was really nice woman when I met her. She wasn't taking drugs more than everything. She was attending some yoga classes, some breath exercises. She was kind of attracted to different yoga and spiritual things.
Nice.
But never met Krishna Consciousness devotees. And she met one person who is very not serious, like contradictionary, kind of want to be a devotee, but have his lowest tastes.
Okay.
But and she was pregnant, and when we understood that she's pregnant, it was also that point where I was everything has to change. But I didn't stop it. Just I lost taste. This was Krishna's mercy.
Absolutely.
And we went to Italy. We visited different devotees,
nice.
places, and we started to attend regular Sunday feast in Sofia. And devotees actually they started to engage us. We got Bhakta course, and we started to learn what is right, what is not right. And before that, I was thinking Prabhupada is enough for me. I don't need a guru, actually. And I was reading the books, and Prabhupada says, everybody, so you need a guru. You should have a guru. But I was thinking, Prabhupada, right? So you can be my guru. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
No other, But with association with devotees and listening classes from different gurus, I understood. And one of the classes was of Banu Maharaj, actually. Maybe 2017 or 18. I think he was alone without him here.
Yeah.
First time when I saw him, he was explaining about gurus. and the importance. And he was explaining about shiksha and diksha, and you can be without, diksha, you can take shiksha, but diksha is very important also. And I asked him some questions about this. He gave me a nice explanation, and after that I understood, yeah, it's very important. I have to take shelter of some personality who will guide me, and
Who is your Guru Maharaj?
he is Kadamakana Swami.
Wow. Great devotee of the Lord. He passed away, but I was very close to him because we were building the Samadhi of Srila Prabhupada together in Mayapur when he was at the time Grihastha, and was a very, very wonderful devotee.
Yeah.
He was a musician, of course. And so, okay, Vamsi Prabhu, tell us about the future now. The future is green. The future is open to us. I mean, we have the whole world is waiting for receiving the holy name and this knowledge of Krishna consciousness. How are you going to use your experience as an actor and promote Krishna consciousness at the same time?
Yeah, so I started with years to organize and to produce my own theater plays, and traveling here and there.
What is your company name?
Fairy Art Productions. This is the company which is based here in Bulgaria and produce different comedies with very popular, very famous actors, Bulgarian.
Nice.
So people love the shows. One of the shows we are playing is 14 years on the stage. Yeah. And the people know this very known show, and they appreciate. And at that moment, in one moment, I realized that I have to utilize that what I have. So I started to distribute books, to distribute, the Simply Wonderful balls before the prasadam, before theater.
Because people recognize you on the street. Yeah, because I've seen you, people, hey, hello, then people
love it.
Know, yeah.
So, and it was how to, interesting moment. After COVID, we stopped with the distributing because they said, no, it's not good,
Yeah, because of food contamination could be there.
But we are keep going with distributing books, not so many.
Keep on talking. Yes.
Yeah, but some people have interest. They know that book person Fakhradin. My Karmi name is Fakhradin. He's a devotee of Krishna, so he gives us opportunity to
nice.
to know this thing, to get to know better. So some of them are really interested. So the actors, they appreciate also. Some of them are really famous. Many movies, more than like some devotees are 50 years in Krishna Consciousness. They're 50 years in their industry.
Yeah.
So, and they're like chanting with me, not like one round, but Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. They say the whole mantra. They ask me regularly questions about Varnashrama. It's interesting for them to know about, where are they in the, in the society. And they're...
it's funny because this place is called Varna. And we have Varna Ashram. So it's connected in Varna.
Yeah, they're joking. We are Shudras and he's the Vaishya. The Vaishya is coming, see. Because, they're working for me and I'm paying them. Yes. I sell tickets and from the incomes I pay them.
Nice.
Interesting. So the future is bright, So we have really wonderful senior Vaishnavas, which they gave us so wonderful instructions, my Guru Maharaj also, to make festivals very often, for the people outside. He told me, go outside on the street and do different, dramas with some kirtan, nice prasadam.
Yeah.
Also, Jadvaita Maharaj advised me the same, and also different senior.
I was thinking sometime we can do some street drama, like 5 minutes presentation that we used to do in Italy and in India also. We did many drama. I also was part of that. And
this improvisation,
yes,
attracting people.
Yeah.
So
because we give a message when we make it fun and people laugh.
I'm thinking
and
for
so
something interesting.
we should do something.
I'm thinking. I was talking with Bhakti Maharaj in when
He's
I
a
met
great
him.
director.
Really.
I did many drama with him in Mayapur.
He knows really how to to put all these people together and to act, how to show, how to represent. So he gave me some advices, but let's see, the future is.
But we can do one we did many times. It's called Liquid Beauty.
So?
Liquid Beauty, you know the story? No. It's a story of a beautiful girl and the boy is very attracted to her. And then she say, okay, why don't you come after 10 days? I want you to come back. And for these 10 days, she takes some pills and then she loses all her beauty in a bucket. You know the story.
The story is in Science of Self-Realization.
Yeah, so this is a nice story. I mean, this is just some idea. It's good to play in the street. People,
you are going and see that. Oh, she's
my
not
God.
the same. Where is this?
Where is this? Where is the beauty? Say, you want to see? I have a bucket here.
Yeah, I think this is the future. We have to do really
something like that.
Lot of festivals outside and art, which is like Vindradyumna Maharaj is doing so really well.
Beautiful.
In Poland, in the Baltic area.
Fantastic.
They're right now there, and so many years it is going on. I think if we start similar projects in different part of the world, especially on the beach coast areas, it's really the future. This can grow,
Wonderful, Vamsi Prabhu. Vamsi Prabhu, tell us one sloka or some part of the scripture that really appealing to your heart. We carry with you always inspiration of our. Is there any particular thing which you feel like?
Yeah, this is the I'm very often preaching to the actors and the different people outside with two shlokas from Bhagavad Gita. One of them is Dehinos minyata dehe kaumaram yaumanam jara tata dehantara prapti dhiras tatra muhyati. It's the basic that
so we are not the body.
We are not the body. And the people, they are attracted because it sounds really logical. When you are a baby,
you change your body.
After that, you're changing the body, and you
makes sense.
Now you're the same body. You're changing. Even 2 days before, I was, in the shop, and the person in the shop told me something, that we are the same and everything. And I was explaining him that in one book, very big book, Bhagavad Gita is, there explain. Yeah. And the other one, which I always not win like arguing, but I see that the people are attracted, that I don't know I don't remember the Sanskrit, but it's I will explain. So Krishna says 2 times in Bhagavad Gita that better to prescribe your own duty
than perform somebody else
because this is danger.
Of course.
And then because many people says I'm not happy with my my job. I'm a counter. So I because my parents are accountants, so I started this. So I 25 years I'm a counter, but I love to paint, and I'm so unhappy about this. I'm so sad. So I need to paint, and I told her, but you have to follow your
own
heart, because this is what you are. This is what makes you happy. So it's me, and I explained her that different verses from Bhagavad Gita, and she was so happy to hear that someone else is agree with this, and many different people are agreeing with this. So this is the things with which I am very often preaching. This is the beginning. So
very nice, very important. Okay, in conclusion, what is the message today for the people who are listening to this podcast, Radio Mayapur? What message you like to give them?
Just find your own best things in which you are, best, what you are doing, and just engage it in Krishna consciousness. Just put Krishna there, and just, just do it. You do it what you can do, because, course, we want to be pure devotees, but we have to be purified.
Sure.
So we have to follow that example. We just have to be ourselves, to be honest, and to see if there is some dirtiness in our heart. We have to catch it, and we have to share with others, with our shikshas, and to ask them for help. And we have to read Prabhupada books. Nowadays we don't read so much. Even I really don't read so much.
But the beauty of that now, you can hear all Prabhupada books.
Yeah,
because they put it in audio format, so you can go.
If you can, just go there and just
listen to Prabhupada. But sometimes when we read, we fall asleep.
But Prabhupada books, of course, lectures are so important. But
Prabhupada books, they are in audio format.
Basis. They are the
basis, foundation. They're the foundation.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Vamsi Vadana Prabhu. It's been a great pleasure. I am always inspired to see you. I am always inspired to see your dancing and your friendliness with everybody in the street. And I'm thinking, who is this guy? Why is he so friendly with everybody? Now I understand, because you're famous.
One more thing I want to add about to say to others, just relationships. They are so important. Keep going with, we have to have friends in Krishna Consciousness movement. It's very important to have someone to, believe, to share your thoughts, to give him, presence, to accept. So this is very important, to taking care of devotees, to be friends with others, to be friends with everybody. Even if we don't have the same, mindset, just to be friendly.
I was telling to all our Prabhu from Bulgaria, Panda Prabhu, Madhava, is that we want to create a family atmosphere where people feel like, I want to be part of these guys because they're so friendly, they're so nice, they're like brother to me. So I want to be with them. Yeah, this is a natural thing.
Krishna Consciousness is a positive thing.
Absolutely.
So this is all about.
Absolutely.
We have to be positive, in a positive way to present and to in a positive way to practice. This is
the beautiful things of Krishna Consciousness is you can test the happiness of Krishna Consciousness yourself in your heart. It's not I'm trying to convince you, brainwash you. It's like you chant Hare Krishna, you take prasada, and you feel happy. Hey, what's going on? Why I'm so happy? Because I'm associating with devotee. I'm taking prasada, I'm listening good information, so my life can become better.
Yeah, param drishtva. This is the highest taste. So if we taste it, then
Even I saw many people when we do Harinam in the street, before yesterday, people were stopping and looking at us. And people taking video and say, wow, who are these people?
These people are happy. I want to be happy like that.
I want to be like that.
Very often I met people, I want to be like you. What you are taking, give me that drug,
Yeah, what pills you take?
They are serious about it.
I
don't know. Like that. No way, I don't take anything. Just sing Hare Krishna. No way, you take something. Please tell me the recipe. Give me the recipe. I want to go and to take it. Really, many people I met like that.
Then you give them a small book and say, read this.
They can't believe.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Vamsi Vadana Prabhu. I hope to see you in Mayapur. You're welcome. You came here this year or last year?
Last year also.
You came. So it's nice to recharge your battery. Come to Mayapur. The Holy Dham is very powerful.
It's very important.
And so nice association with the devotee. Thank you once again. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Haribo. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Haribo.
You're listening to Radio Mayapur with the best devotional, meditation, kirtan music, and inspirational podcast. This is Radio Mayapur.